everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get right into today's video. So for today's video, I have something super duper exciting. I have the Aprés X Kuromi Gel X kit. Aprés did recently launch their Kuromi kit from the Hello Kitty and Friends collab. So I did pick up the Kuromi kit, but they also do have a super cute Hello Kitty kit as well. I don't know, I was just liking the Kuromi kit a little bit more and I wanted to try this one. So that's the one I did decide to pick up. I did purchase this kit with my own money, and I've been wanting to try Aprés for a very long time now. I've also had some comments of you guys also wanting me to try Aprés, and when Aprés did launch these kits from the Hello Kitty and Friends collab, I just knew this is my time. I absolutely fell in love with the Kuromi kit and I needed to have it. So this is going to be my very first video using Aprés, also my very first time using this brand, and I cannot tell you guys how overly excited I am. Like I said, I did purchase this kit with my own money. They do have these kits available on their website. I will be linking both of them down below in the description box. I know they sold out super quick, and I actually did also purchase a separate like nail tips. Those haven't arrived to me yet, but I could not wait any longer. I needed to dive right in, unbox this kit and use this kit. But anyways, back to what I was saying. I did purchase the nail tips because at first this entire kit did sell out. I wasn't able to get it in time, but then I did sign up like for their restock notifications, and as soon as this kit came back in stock, I hurried and added it to my cart and checked out as fast as possible, and I was able to get my hands on this kit. Currently, while I'm filming this video, both kits are still available along with the exclusive nail tips from both kits, and then also their little Flash Cure Omni lights. So you can definitely check out all of the items included in this Hello Kitty and Friends collab with Aprés. But I am just super excited. We need to jump right in. First of all, let's just take a look at this packaging. I will say I did take a quick sneak peek, and oh my goodness, like this packaging is amazing. Like I've said, I've never tried anything from Aprés before, and they do have like other Gel X kits, but this one is a collab and I just thought it felt special and I wanted to have this kit. So that is the whole reason why I picked this up. And honestly, just looking at the packaging, I know this is going to be a good quality product. I can't wait to try it, and honestly, if I end up liking it and you guys like this video and want me to try different products from Aprés, I may also try some other products, because I was taking a look at their website while I was looking over like this kit, and I was just amazed with all of the products they had. You guys know I love gel extensions. They are the creator of Gel X, so I may have to take a look and purchase and pick up some other items because oh my goodness, I was amazed. But for today, I am going to be unboxing this kit, and then of course I will be doing some nails using the items in this kit. Back to the packaging, look at how cute this little like travel case or box is. I will forever keep all of these products in this packaging. I'm just a sucker for packaging. When it comes to cute packaging like this is gonna be like a decoration in my nail room just because how cute it is. But we do have like a little skull and then some little ears on the packaging. It also does have a little handle here. We have the Aprés down here, and then we also have this little tag that says Kuromi and has Kuromi herself on there. And again, this is just a collab with Aprés. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Oh my goodness, look at how cute these little zippers are. The little zippers have like a little skull and then like a little A for Aprés. So I'm gonna open this up now. Oh my goodness, look at that. The packaging on the outside, but then when you open it up, it's like, wow, just wow. I am speechless. I do not have any words for this packaging. Super cute. I love how everything's laid out. I love how like Kuromi's down here and like they decorated it. Oh my goodness, this is just adorable. So I am going to start with up here. So there is like a little like mesh pocket up here, and there's some items in here. So I just want to take a look at everything that is up top here first. So the first thing in that top little pocket is just a little insert card, and it also shows everything that is included. So I will be showing all of these items, but it does come with the Kuromi French Gel X Tips, 15 ml pH bonder, 15 ml Gel X Prep, 15 ml Extend Gel Non-Wipe, 15 ml French Manicure Gel, 15 ml Heavenly Top Coat Gel, 180 grit nail file, a mini buffer, and a Omni light. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I think it's Omni, but it is just their flash cure light. And then on the back here, it also does have some instructions on how to use. This is a quick guide to your new Kuromi Gel X kit. It does have the step-by-step, and then it also does show some pictures to go along with that. So this really is a nice insert card. I also just love how it's designed. I don't know. The packaging, it just has me at a loss of words. I'm going to keep saying that this entire video because I am just so amazed. We also do have some other papers in here. So we have a warning, and then we have also this little like Omni light. I believe this is just the instructions. Yep, this is just the instructions and the caution and also the warranty for that light. We also do have the 180 grit Aprés hand file. And we have the little mini buffer, which is 100 grit. And these all just fit really nicely up in this little like mesh little pocket up here. I also took notice that the inside of this also has, like, you could use this for brushes. I would assume that this is what this is made for, but it does have 3 little like elastic slots, and I'm assuming that you can put your nail art brushes in there. So that's really nice. Now we're going to come down to this part here. So these, it's all laid out for us. So we have, these are also all 15 ml bottles. We do have the pH bonder. It does have a little like label here as well. We have the Gel X Prep, the Extend Gel Non-Wipe. I've actually, I think this is a newly launched product, their Extend Gel in Non-Wipe, which is actually pretty amazing, and it is also HEMA-free. We do have the black French manicure gel, and then lastly we have the Heavenly Top Coat Gel. I did take a quick peek at this one. It is gorgeous. Love it so much. And then of course we also have this little flash cure light. I thought this light here was pretty amazing. I'm first going to open these all up just so we can take a look at the product. In today's video, I'm not going to be prepping my nails, so the pH Bond and the Gel X Prep, I won't be using these in today's video, which honestly is a little bit sad for me to say because I do wish I could like give you guys a whole like look at this kit and like a wear test and everything like that. But with me being a content creator, it is a little bit difficult for me to do a video like that. But I will possibly be showing the prep routine using these prep steps in an upcoming video, but today I do just want to focus more on like the nail tips. That's kind of what really excited me with this kit. But anyways, here is the pH bonder, and this is just your dehydrator. You will use this product to dehydrate your natural nails. The next item we have is the Gel X Prep, which is an acid-free tip primer. So you can use this on your natural nails to prime your natural nails. And then of course you can also use this on the full cover nail tips to also prime and chemically etch those. We have the Extend Gel Non-Wipe, and this is HEMA-free. And then I'm pretty sure this purple bottle is like limited edition to this like kit for Kuromi, but you can of course also purchase this Extend Gel Non-Wipe. And like I was saying, I am pretty positive that this is a newly released product. Oh my goodness, that brush is so awesome. It also is an amazing consistency. Oh my goodness, I just want to unbox everything and jump right in. I can't wait to actually use these products. We also do have the French manicure gel, and this is a black gel, and it also does have that French brush you can see here. I'm not a huge fan of doing like French tips with using a larger brush like this, even if they are intended to be used. I feel like I always get a better looking French if I use a liner brush, but I will still give this one a try because it does have like that very nice like angled slanted brush. And finally, we have the Heavenly Top Coat. This, wait, look at this. Oh my goodness, beautiful. I love that so much. Purple and blues, they're some of my favorite colors. These brushes are incredible. Like it's almost like the brush is thinner near the top here. I don't really know for sure, but that is incredible. It's also like oval. That brush is very nice, and just this top coat is outstanding. I hope you guys can see this top coat here. It is so beautiful, and of course I will be using it in today's nail set. And finally, the last item on this top half here is the Omni light. And I also took a quick look at this because I was like pretty amazed with this light. So you have it like the light here, and you can hold it to do your flash cures, or you can also pull out these little legs, lift up on this and bend it and have it sit so it's like you don't have to hold it. Like, is this not an incredible design? Also, just look at that like pink chrome iridescent. So gorgeous. This is so unique, so different. I just love how it's like multi-use where you can hold it, or of course you can pull out the legs and the top part here and angle it down so you don't have to hold it. And then of course we do have the power button here, and then we also have this little silicone cover which covers the little import here so you can charge this device. And then on the other side we have Aprés x Kuromi. So that was everything on this top half here. So I'm now going to just pull this up so we can take a look at the underside. And the underside, of course, we have the Gel X tips. And then we also, in this little baggie here, this is just the charger for that little flash cure light. So I'm just going to go ahead and leave this in the baggie and leave that in here because I'm not really going to worry about that right now. I am more concerned on these nail tips. So here are the nail tips, and like I mentioned probably 1,000 times already, this is my first time using Aprés, so I am very excited to try their tips along with their other products. But here is their tip box. So in this kit, we do get the natural almond medium, so a medium length almond shape, and then these are also their exclusive neutral French. Super excited for that. I've always wanted to try their neutral tips, and I've always wanted to try their French tips because their French tips have like a French guideline on them. So it makes creating a French tip super easy. I thought that was so awesome. And putting the two together, like, wow, that is absolutely insane. So that makes these tips even better. And that's one reason why I was absolutely drawn to this kit, was because of these nail tips. So these nail tips are 100% soak off soft gel nail extensions. We do get 280 pieces and 14 sizes. And let's open these up and take a look at them. So here on the inside, it does show all of the sizes. So we have size 0 to size 9. And then we also do have 3 half sizes, 4.5, 5.5, and 6.5. And then we have the nail tips. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait to take a peek at these. Look at that nail tip, gorgeous. Let me move these off to the side so you guys can get a better look, because like I was saying, they do have those like little indentations, or like, I don't know, it's kind of like 3D in a sense, not really an indentation, but you will use those guides to create a super easy French tip. Like the French tip guide or the smile line is already there for you. You basically just have to trace it and fill it in. Like, could it get any more easier than that? And then when you apply your top coat, those lines will disappear. You will not see them. So you don't have to worry about that. But wait a second. This is actually a size 00. So I must have made a mistake here. We do have sizes 00 to size 9. This sticker just must be covering the little logo there for the 0. So 00 to size 9, and then we do have those 3 half sizes. So here is the 00. This one is the largest size. You can see here that there is the little Aprés logo. Well, hopefully you can see that. Down there, there is the little Aprés logo, and then we also do have the size down there. I think the camera isn't really picking it up. Let me like grab something here to try to help. I don't know. I can't see if it's, oh wait, there. Maybe it's picking it up now. But that is just the little Aprés logo with the size, and then you can also see that near the cuticle area here, it is very thin and seamless. We are going to get a very beautiful, seamless and flawless transition with these nail tips. The free edge here is thicker, of course, like very, very good material. I am having troubles bending this. You can definitely see that this is a good nail tip. And of course, this is part of their neutral collection. So it does have a pre-colored design on the nail tip instead of it being clear. You can also see that this is transparent. You can see right through this nail tip. So even though it is colored, these nail tips are still going to be applied using gel, and the gel is going to cure fully. Something to keep in mind though, when you are using pre-colored nail tips like this, you always want to make sure you're doing a longer flash cure and also a longer full cure, just because they are pre-colored. Instead of them being clear, the light does just take a little bit longer to reach through and fully cure that gel. But no need to worry, these nail tips are made to be applied using gel, so you aren't going to have any troubles curing if you do the recommended curing time. So taking a look at these lines here, we do have a total of 4 different lines that we can follow. So I really like that. Instead of just giving us one line, I like how they give us the option of choosing 4 different lines to choose from to create our smile line. So here we would have like the French tip line, or like here we would have the French tip line, creating more of the French tip towards the free edge, or of course here bringing it up more towards the cuticle. I cannot wait to have these applied and try these. I am super, super excited. This tip is absolutely amazing, and I am so happy that they took their neutrals Gel X tips and their French Gel X tips and made them one. That is so amazing. These tips are absolutely gorgeous. I do want to kind of give a little side comparison of the size 00 and the size 9. I am pretty positive they do have the measurements up available on their website, so you can take a look at that. But here is the largest and here is the smallest size. Definitely a big difference between these two. This one is much smaller than the largest size. So let's jump in and do some nails using this Aprés X Kuromi Gel X kit. I am very, very excited. So off camera, I did go in and apply my peel off base coat. Now, of course, if you are wanting the longevity and you are wanting these nails to last, you will want to go in with the pH bonder, the dehydrator, and also the Gel X Prep, the acid-free tip primer. You will definitely want to go in with both of these products to prep your natural nails, and then of course using this Gel X Prep acid-free tip primer to prep the full cover nail tips as well. So I have decided I'm not going to do this on my natural nails in today's video. I do have a lot of videos up on my channel showing a full step-by-step prep routine, but for my thumbnail, I am actually going to do the entire prep process, and I will be posting that on my Instagram, which is Nailedbybrandi, always in the description box. And then that video will also, in case you don't have Instagram, also be posted as a YouTube Shorts. So if you want to see the entire process, I will be doing my thumbnail off camera, doing the entire step-by-step process, including prep on that nail as a YouTube short, so you can definitely check that out. But for today's full video here, I'm not going to be doing any nail prep just because I do have a peel off base coat on and I am going to be removing these nails. But do keep in mind to prep your nails if you do want the longevity and completely skip over that peel off base coat step. So first things first, we need to get these nail tips sized out. So that is what I'm going to start with, and I'm just going to size them out and then I will place them out on this little palette here. When I am sizing, the main goal is just to be sure that they are fitting from sidewall to sidewall. Something else that I want to mention, my natural nails are quite long. I have been growing them out. I actually had this one here break a little bit, but I was able to use some nail glue to glue it back on. I'm hoping when it comes time for me to peel off this set, it doesn't break off completely because that would be super sad. But these nail tips are quite short. They're almost the exact length of my natural nails. So it is going to be a little bit challenging for me to size these nail tips out. Honestly, I would recommend, if you are using these nail tips, to clip down your natural nail length. But like I said, I've been growing mine out, and I actually want to do a couple more videos of me doing my natural nails. I've been really liking having natural nails. I think they look a lot nicer. I feel like they're prettier looking versus like a very short natural nail. So I don't really want to clip them, but do keep in mind, honestly, I would recommend for you to clip down your natural nail length just because these nail tips are kind of short, and I feel like I will possibly have my natural nail peeking out a little bit, but because I'm not leaving these nail tips on, it really isn't much of a worry for me. But do keep that in mind, because if your natural nails are too long for the nail tips, you may have your natural nail peek out a little bit, which will lead to lifting. So here are my nail tips after I have them all sized out. Now I am ready to go in and apply them. For my pinky nail, I actually did do a little bit of customizing to it, just using the hand file. So to apply these, of course, we are going to want the Omni light, and I'm also going to pull out the legs and then also the light. That way it is like standable on its own, and I don't have to worry about holding the light while I'm flash curing. Hopefully that all made sense. I kind of got a little crazy there for a second. And then to apply the nail tips, we are going to use the Extend Gel, and this is their new non-wipe. I'm very excited to try the little light here and then also this gel. So to apply these, I'm just going to, oh, real quick, don't forget, if you do want the longevity, also go in and prep the nail tips just to be sure that you do chemically prep them so they do last. But I'm going to take this gel and just apply it to the inside of the nail tip. I like to paint it on like I'm just painting where I estimate my natural nail to be. And then I will go in with a little extra product, being sure that I remove the nail tips and the gel from the light area. I will then turn the light on, and then I will go in starting at the cuticle area but not on, and then I will slowly lower that nail tip until the gel has reached the free edge of my natural nail. I then will hold that nail tip in place and do my flash cure. For my flash cure, I will do a 30-second flash cure, and then I will just turn my light off and repeat that same process with the rest of the nails. After I do have all of the nails applied, I will go into my large, full-powered nail lamp and do a full 60-second cure to be sure that the gel is fully cured. One thing that I will say, these nail tips are quite short for me, just because, like I said, they are pretty much the length of my natural nails. So applying them is a little bit difficult for me. If you do have shorter nails though, like I mentioned, I would honestly recommend clipping down your natural nail length, just because these are a shorter nail tip length. at least for me anyway. But with applying them, I don't have much to hold on to because of my natural nails being so long. So it is making this a little bit trickier. So if it does look like I am struggling, don't worry, it's not the products. It is just because of my natural nail length. But overall, these products are absolutely amazing. I'm loving these nail tips. They're looking so nice on my natural nails. I can't wait to look at them once they're all applied. And then of course, also the glue gel. It's a very nice product. And then the Flash Cure Light, it is also absolutely amazing. I love how it like doubles into a 2-in-1. So here are the nails after I have them all applied, and it does hurt me to say this, but honestly, I think my natural nails are becoming a little too much of a problem, and I may have to clip down the length of them because applying these, it was very difficult with the length of my natural nails. Like I keep saying, these nail tips are pretty much the length of my natural nails. Longer nail tips, it's not hard at all to apply to my natural nails. But especially with medium almond being one of my favorite nail tip shapes and struggling so much to apply them because of my natural nails, it just hurts me to say, but I may have to end up clipping down my natural nail length. And that is a complete bummer to me, but I do not want to have the struggle of applying the nail tips and like struggle when I know it's actually really easy for me to do because of how many times I've done this and how much practice I have, especially when using really amazing quality products. But besides the point, talking about these nail tips, I absolutely love them. They look absolutely gorgeous, except for the little bit of spillage that I had because like I said, it was a little tricky for me to do, but again, that's on me, not the products, just because of my natural nail length. But the nail tips are really nice. I didn't have any troubles curing. I did do a 30-second flash cure on the nails, and then of course I also did a full 60-second cure in my large full-powered nail lamp. For the glue gel here, I also really did love this product. It had a really nice brush, a really good consistency, and it made applying the nail tips really easy. Again, other than the fact of my natural nail length. But now I am going to go in with some filing and buffing. For my buffing, I'm going to keep it near the cuticle area. I do have a little bit of gel here, so that's mainly what I'm going to focus on buffing off. And then I'll also use my nail drill to clean up the spillage on the top of the nails. But I'm not going to buff over the surface of the entire nail just because I don't want to remove those little lines. And I'm thinking that if I buff over the entire nail, it will remove those lines. And I want those to be there because I want to try out doing a French tip. So here are how the nails are looking after I am all finished filing and buffing, and like I did mention, I did not buff over the surface of the entire nail just because I did not want to remove those little French tip guidelines. But I am now going to take this French manicure gel, which is black. We're going to do a Kuromi inspired nail set, of course, using items from this kit. So I of course want to use this black gel. I am going to start by using this brush included like in the bottle because I do really like it. Like I mentioned though, I'm not a huge fan of using these types of brushes. I do more prefer a liner brush, but I do want to give this a try because maybe it is going to work out really nice. So the French tip guide that I want to use is the second line, like not the first line here, but the second line. And honestly, I feel like I'm going to have a little bit of trouble seeing this just because I'm filming. Oh my goodness, this may be actually very difficult for me to see while filming. See, for these brushes, I cannot get the hang of these brushes. Like, I feel like the brush is still way too big to be able to do a French. So even though some people might like those brushes and it might be easier for them, I feel like it's just going to create too much of a mess for me. So I am just going to use this black gel, but I'm going to use a liner brush instead. So I'm just going to pop some of that black gel on this little nail art palette here. And then I do have a liner brush that I'm going to be using. And I think this might just make things a little bit easier for me. So I am going to follow that line, and seeing here, I feel like this line is all just one line. So I'm just going to follow that. And then when we come down to here, I'm going to follow this line. Oh my goodness. Look at this. It's coming together. Wow, look at that smile line. Beautiful. I am then going to take the regular brush from the gel, and then I will just use that to fill in the line here. And then I will clean up anything if necessary. And we have our very first French tip. That was a lot easier with those French tip guidelines. That really made doing that French tip a lot easier. And then also for the rest of the nails, I'm not going to have to worry about getting them like to match this one because I already have the guidelines. This is so amazing. Definitely recommend these nail tips. If you don't get the whole kit, they do sell the nail tips individually, so I would recommend picking up the nail tips, especially if you struggle with French tips, because these nail tips may just be what you need to perfect your French tips. So I am, of course, going to do the French tips on the rest of the nails here. Again, just repeating that same process. I'll use my liner brush because I feel like it is a little bit easier for me, and then filling it in with the gel. And then, of course, I will do a full 60-second cure. Now that I have the French tips drawn on, I'm going to take the Heavenly Gel Top Coat and I'm going to apply a layer of this to all of the nails. Oh my goodness, that is absolutely beautiful. And then I am going to cure. This brush is also absolutely amazing. Like, the quality of this brush is insane. It helps get around the cuticle area so easily. After I had the top coat applied, I did go ahead and do my thumbnail off camera, but again, I did a YouTube Shorts and an Instagram Reel doing that nail. So I am going to go in with my cuticle oil, applying that to my cuticles, rub that in to nourish them, and of course, like I always say, top off the nail set. And here is the finished look of these nails. I absolutely love how they turned out. One thing that I don't really like, I don't know what I did wrong. It was my first time using these French tip nails, so I don't really know. It was probably just a user mistake. But on the black French tip part, the lines didn't really go away. I don't know if you guys can really see that on camera. The upper lines, like the lines that don't have any black gel polish on them, when I did apply my top coat, those went away just fine. But for the lines like in the black French tip, those are still kind of peeking through. And I feel like it does kind of ruin the nail set a little bit. So if you have any tips or tricks, or if I did something wrong, maybe I didn't apply my gel polish thick enough. Maybe I was supposed to go in with 2 layers of the black gel polish. Honestly, I'm sure that would have done the trick. But with that black being super pigmented, I didn't really feel like it was necessary. And then after I was finished with them all, looking back at the nail set, I did see those lines there and I was a little bit confused. But other than that, I think these nails did turn out very cute. I absolutely do love this kit. I definitely could have went in with something else, but I wanted to keep these simple and basic with just using the products included in this kit here, because these nails, super adorable. I love these. I definitely want to use these nail tips again along with all of the other products. I think I'll probably do a more like step-by-step nail prep included video, and then I probably will cut down the length of my natural nails just so it is a little bit easier to apply these nails. But here is just the finishing shot of how these nails turned out. I really did have so much fun doing these nails, and that Heavenly top coat is also so beautiful. I love like the purple and blue glitter shift in there. I really hope that you guys did enjoy today's video. All of the products that I did use will also be linked down below in the description box. But as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.